Hi, my name's Elke. Today I'll be making sausage rolls with you. I'm going to show you a recipe that's both quick and easy to make and super delicious. I made these sausage rolls for the first time about 5 years ago for my son's 18th birthday party, and they were an absolute hit. Everyone found them really delicious, and they got eaten up really quick. So I'd love to share this recipe with you. Okay, let's get started. All right, to start with, it's a good idea to have your baking tray fully lined with baking paper so your sausage rolls don't stick. Also, preheat your oven to 200 degrees. And then we're going to start by adding our egg with 1 tablespoon of milk. And we're just going to give that a really quick whisk and set it aside. And we'll be using this little egg and milk mixture for the pastry later on. Okay, so I'll pop that over there. Okay, so we're going to combine all our ingredients into our large mixing bowl. To start with, we have 500 grams of beef mince. We have 500 grams of sausage mince. There you go. 1 diced small brown onion. 1 diced small red onion. 1 grated medium carrot. You'll add 1/4 cup of parsley, finely chopped, and 3 cloves of crushed garlic. Then we're going to put a bit of salt and pepper, just to taste, however much you think you'd like. Now we've got salt. Okay, so we're going to add some cumin. I'd say, look, cumin's quite strong, so for this recipe, for 1 kilo of mixture of mince, I would just put 1/2 teaspoon. And paprika. So just 1 tablespoon will be perfect. So now we're going to add 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce. Sorry, it's a bit hard to say. And 1.5 tablespoons of tomato sauce. 1 tablespoon and 1/2. Fantastic. So I would start with giving this mixture a bit of a mix with a wooden spoon. And once that gets going, I suggest that you use your hands. Of course, really important to make sure your hands have been washed beforehand, because you will get them right in there. The best way to mix this mix is though with your hands, to make sure the ingredients are thoroughly mixed. Okay, so I'll put that spoon aside and get right in there. It all feels nice and squishy. So I'm gonna give that a really good mix. And you wanna make sure that you just mix it long enough to make sure that all the ingredients are well combined. So make sure all the flavors are throughout the mixture really evenly. Okay, so this is where we put it all together. We have our mixture which has been prepared, and so what you need to do is actually weigh your entire mixture and then divide that by 8 portions. So in this case, 1/8 weight of this mixture is actually 170 grams. So that's how much we'll put into each long sausage roll. Of course, we'll then cut them up after that into smaller portions. So we have 4 puff pastry sheets, and so each of those will be halved as we work. So we're going to halve the first one and then just peel it off. So you will need a relatively sharp knife to make sure that cut's okay. I'll just give that another go there. Fantastic. So you can see that the pastry's been thawed out. I'm going to weigh out 170 grams of the mixture. Lovely. We just need a little bit more. It's 150, so put a little bit more. It's a little bit too much there. Fantastic. So it's 172, that's close enough. So what you will do is put your piece of pastry lengthways like that, and then your 170 gram portion. In your case, it depends on the size of your onion. Obviously, yours might weigh a little bit more or less, but you'll get 1/8, and you're going to just work it across with your fingertips like that. And so have it nice and even. Okay, I like it to be fairly even, but we're almost there. So we don't have to be too fussy, but just make sure it runs all the way the length of the pastry, just like that. Okay, now this is where the egg mixture comes in handy, because it will seal the pastry before we roll it. So just take your little glazing brush, and of course you would have mixed your egg mixture, okay? And we're just going to put a little bit of the mixture along the edge so it seals up nicely at the end. Okay, here we go. So it's sealed up beautifully, okay? And then we're going to get our knife and just cut the portions that we want, the sizes that we want. And then place them onto our baking tray. And they look amazing, and they haven't even cooked yet. Haven't been cooked yet. So there you go. And then we're going to do a few more. We'll do them all, and then at the end, we'll actually glaze the tops of them just to make sure they go nice and golden on cooking. So now they're lined up and ready to cook. Last thing to do before we pop these in the oven is to get a bit of your egg mixture and just brush a little on top. That'll help your sausage rolls to go nice and golden when they're being baked. Okay, now we're going to pop the sausage rolls in the oven between 25 and 30 minutes. So I suggest set your oven for 25 minutes and just check them, and put them in for another 5 minutes if they need a bit longer. Okay, so 25 minutes is up, and we're going to check on the sausage rolls to see how they are. Oh my goodness, they look amazing. Here we go. And there we have them. So we'll let them cool down for a few moments, and then we'll give them a try. As you can see, they look absolutely beautiful, and now it's time for a taste test. Okay, got a little bit of tomato sauce on that. Absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video and like to see more of these great recipes, please like and subscribe. See you soon.